Hello, my beautiful Loverfaces. This is Judy D. I am one medium rare, and I am here to do the May 2022 collective reading for my air signs. We're going to do, I've pulled 3 oracle cards, one for each of you. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each of the signs, and then we're going to have a card at the end, which is kind of how we're going to move forward. It's kind of be our mantra. So first up, we are going to work with my beautiful Geminis. Geminis, I shuffled the deck, which is the Carla Moreau Enchanted Blossoms deck. I love it. It's got a flower, it's got a butterfly, and our butterfly is actually a dragon. The card that we pulled, which is kind of going to be the overall theme of, I would say, the month of May for you and how I want you to work the energy that we're going to be reading in the tarot, is Wisdom. It's got a beautiful purple iris and a common map butterfly. Those wings are absolutely stunning, and our dragon is looking back at us as if to say, you already know, and I kind of think you do. So the first 3 cards I have for you, my loves, my Geminis, are the 7 of Cups, the Fool in reverse, and then the Page of Cups. So I think this is going to be, for Geminis, May is going to be an emotional month. You're going to have to make an emotional choice at the beginning of the month, or sometime during the month, and it's going to be something that you are going to have to take a bit of a leap of faith on, and you don't want to be fooled. You don't want to seem foolish. You don't want to make the wrong choice. None of us ever really want to make the wrong choice, but whatever you're making a choice on, it's bigger. And it doesn't just affect you. I would say it affects probably a child, your child, or children. So you're going to, thank goodness, ground yourself in wisdom, and you're going to move forward from that space. He's looking up at these cups. He knows there's something different at every turn, and that the choice he makes is bigger than the initial choice. And the Fool upside down means you really have to pay attention. I want you to really, like, if it's a contract you're signing, or if it's something you're going into, maybe moving in with someone, or, I want to say it's something big like that. Make sure you check everything. Read the fine print. If you're going to do a collaboration, make sure you guys work out to a good degree all of the possibilities, because like I said, I believe that this is going to affect not just yourself, but possibly children, if children are involved with the decision making. That's a lot of pressure on you, and I get it. The Page of Cups is about someone who's young, who opens their heart, and I think it's a good thing. Maybe with the Wisdom, we can look at the beautiful heart on this young page's, that's kind of an applique on the young page's shirt there. Maybe we should move from that point. Maybe it's the wisdom of the heart that I want you to move from, and I want you to be open when you're making this decision to not just stability and monetary gains, but also think about the emotional and the security of your, whoever's emotional side. Let's look at that as well. So I want this to be something, because I do feel like it's going to be a big decision, that when you are, steeping yourself in your wisdom, do it from the wisdom of your heart as well, because I think that that's going to help you make this big decision. Again, no one wants to ever be the fool, but I don't really worry too much, Gemini. I think you've got this. I think if you keep your heart open, if you're making it with your best intention, I think you're going to get the result you need. Our page is looking towards the future, so I think that, if you are making this decision for or with young children in mind, you're going to be bringing them. The cup is filled with an angel, so she's got a full cup, and you're going to be bringing them in the direction that they need to go, which is towards the future. So I would give ourselves a little bit of a break. Don't overthink it. Don't stay in your head. I know my air signs love to stay in their head. Don't. Go from your heart and breathe through it. You're going to make the right decision. So that's what I have for you, my Geminis. We're going to move on right now And we are going to get cards for, I'm going to shuffle. We're going to get cards for my beautiful and lovely Libras. My Libras, when I pulled for you from the Enchanted Blossoms, the card we got is Luck. It's the Bells of Ireland and the Bicolor Commodore. Isn't that a lovely dragon? Oh, my goodness gracious. You know, Luck and the Bells of Ireland, that's a nice combo. I think there's at least one Irish Libra out there who is absolutely going to resonate with whatever message they're given. My Libras, spirit guides, and angels. What do we have for my Libras? What 3 cards are we pulling for them? Okay. All right. Libras, we have starting you off with strength. It's a major arcana card, and it's about inner strength. This lovely card is depicting an angel, and she's taming a beast, a lion. That's the traditional way, and it's always about just really emotionally understanding something in yourself, having fortitude and whatnot. And it's a good thing we have luck on our side, because if whatever we're dealing with requires luck and strength, you're going to need it, and you're going to need it because our second card is the 5 of Wands. There is, you know, I want to say bickering. And it's unfortunate. I almost feel like everyone is on the same team, but the team can't get themselves in order. They can't pull it together. It's not high-level bickering. This isn't a battle royale. This is, you know, this is that feeling like, you know, nothing is right for the other one. Genuine care and concern for each other, but also knowing each other well enough. Sometimes, you know, when you know people too well, I think a lot of stuff is coming up. A lot of maybe resentment. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm feeling resentment is coming up in the bickering. And then what finishes this 3-card spread is the Knight of Swords upside down. So it's a slow mover. So the Swords is an air sign. So the Swords is, you know, kind of in your airy head business. So when the Knight's upright, he comes in fast and he knows what he's doing and he's decisive. I don't think you do. I don't think you know what you're doing here. I don't think you know which path to take. Maybe you need strength, because whatever path you take, someone is going to be disappointed. Someone is going to feel like they weren't heard. I'm going to give it heard. And that's unfortunate. But luck is on your side this month. Take a deep breath. You know, go from a place where you're going to leave a little bit to chance, a lot of bit to strength, and know that yes, someone might feel disappointed. And this is a slow mover month maybe for you. But in the end, everything is going to come out for your highest good. I do believe that. You know, you just make sure you're aware of the energy and you work through it. Sometimes that's a gift in and of itself. Knowing the energy that's about and knowing ourselves, the way we move, the way other people move. And, you know, with a little luck, we can put away some of our resentment, you know, a little strength. You know, and I would say that this guy, or maybe there's a Libra or 2 out there, waiting for, you know, going to hold steady in their strength and waiting for nature to take its course. Maybe if I go slow enough to make my decision, because I'm not, you know, feeling it, luck will be on my side, luck will have it, and I get to reap some sort of benefit or reward. Or if it's not reaping a reward, just get out of this sense of resentment and bickering. That might be the case for you as well. I can't decide. I'm not sure how I feel about that. However, I do feel that is the energy that's coming towards you this May. And, you know, no, I'm with you, my friend. I know you've got the strength for it, and I know you could withstand this. So that's something that you're just going to unfortunately have to endure. You endured with your strength, hopefully a little luck. Maybe this decision will make itself. I think it might. I think this decision might just very well make itself. That is what I have for you, my dear Libras. And now I'm going to move on. Lastly, to Aquarius. My Aquarians. How are my Aquarians doing in this, age of Aquarius? I think this is going to be your time to shine, my dudes. I think this is going to be where, you finally give it, that Aquarius, let the sun shine in business. Ooh, I love this. So, my little lovely Aquarius has a nice Six of Pentacles comes up first, then the Devil in reverse, and then the Temperance. So, courage. Courage. I love it. So, our flower is this beautiful little button it's called mullein or malign, and it's like a little button flower. Really so lovely. And it seems to be on a stalk of something as well. So it kind of grows on a stalk, which I think is pretty. And our butterfly dragon is a purple shot copper. I like it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And courage. What an inspiring place to come from. Have courage. So interestingly enough, it has courage is what we're centered in. You get the Six of Pentacles, a blessing. Something has come through. I want to say something a little unexpected. Maybe you did better in your tax refund than you thought you would. That or there's just an extra bit of money in May that's come to you from someone. It could be an inheritance, a relative, something you were owed, some sort of refund or rebate. Then we have the Devil in reverse, which means there's something that's, a bond that's broken, something that was holding you down, holding you back, whether it was self-imposed or something realized, that is no longer the energy, which is to keep out of that energy. You're going to require the courage. And then we have Temperance. I'm glad to see Temperance, and I'll tell you why. Because Temperance is the alchemist. She's doing it all. She's working this. She's changing one thing from another. And if you're breaking free of something devilish, something difficult, something that felt like bondage, something that felt like it was a weight on your chest, then Temperance is exactly the kind of healing, balanced energy you need and require to keep this at bay and then to let it go altogether. I think courage is a perfect complement to these three cards. It's not easy. Whatever you're pulling yourself through and out of, it isn't easy, because sometimes when we need help, even when it arrives, we're grateful. We feel bad about taking it. And we shouldn't. We should rely on each other. We should feel that we could bolster each other and nurture each other. And I want you to have that sense. Sometimes it takes courage to accept help. You already are doing work. Something's already alleviated. You've made a decision to remove yourself, because that's the thing about this devil energy. It has you held, but really at any point you can break free. There's the free will with this devil. You can move forward, and then Temperance is the alchemist. She's here to tell you, whatever it takes to change, to make the changes you already have within you. And I love that. I think that's exactly the beautiful magic message that you need. All right, so we're going to steep ourselves in these messages. Courage for our Aquarius, luck for our Libras, and wisdom for our Geminis. And I know you guys have it. I know you have it in you. I know my air signs, you're in your heads a lot, but you're also the kind of individuals who can handle that. That's the thing they leave out when they kind of mess with my air signs, whom I love. So the card that we got from the Sonia Choquette Divine Energy Oracle is Refine Your Attention. This card is interesting because it's for you as a collective, for everyone in your element. So it's for your energy. I love the message of refine your attention. And I love this deck because everything she says seems to have the exclamation point at the end of it. And she's telling you and she's letting you know this is what you need to do to focus. So as each of you are grounding and working from a place of wisdom or courage or luck, even luck needs a little bolster or a little push. Refine your attention. Focus in. Look at what you're doing at each point and make sure you're making that decision fully from your heart and from a place where you're comfortable. You're the one who's going to have to live with it. And if someone else has to live with it, you're making decisions for others too. You want to make sure you're making it with the clearest head, with the best possibilities. So, and that's what I have for my air signs. I know it seems a little short, but I think it's a pretty clear message. So thank you, air signs. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you've made it this far with me, drop something, a butterfly, a flower, a luck symbol, your zodiac sign in the box below in your comments. Tell me if it works out and how it works out, because I think a few of you have some big stuff going on and I know you can work your way through it. I do believe that these messages will get to who they belong with, and they're going to be a space of healing and encouragement for you, and I do hope they are.